I didn't think it could get worse, but it did. It got really bad, actually. On my main account for this video, this is the one I got Masters on. I'm at 2,600. Yes, it's not like, it's only 2,400 points over what is needed to get Masters, so I haven't been playing it too much. These lobbies are definitely a lot harder. I have played the number 1, number 2 several times in the world, Design Full, and We the People. I don't personally think I should be playing them with this low amount of ladder points. I'm still trying to figure out how the hidden MMR works. I don't understand how it works. So no one can really tell me how it works because it's confusing. Don't know. Like I said, somehow things have gotten worse for the ranked system and just the ranked community and Apex community who plays ranked and enjoys it a lot. On the Apex leaderboards right now, it is 2 months away from when the season ends, and currently there are now 230,000 plus total Masters and Predators on the Apex Legends status. Like on the leaderboards, you look up Apex leaderboards, you can see We the People is number 1. He almost has 370k ladder points. Design has 340k. And then third place has almost 300k. So there's 2 people with over 300k ladder points, which is absolutely insane to me. That is absolutely wild, the idea of that. So what gets worse is that the entry cost just to get the Predator badge, just to be top 750, 116,021 LP. You need to go 1 over that to get into Predator and be like the bottom of the barrel, 750, 749, you know, like the people who just like, oh, they got it because they do play a lot, but you're telling me you need over now 116,000 ladder points just to get to Apex Predator? And there's 2 months away? Dude, what is going on? I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know if they thought this was going to be not as insane. People weren't going to climb as fast, I guess. But they climbed, and they climbed quick. I mean, We the People is literally going for 1 million ladder points. And it's just absolutely absurd that that's a thing, though. Like, being able to do that just is absolutely insane. The idea of actually being able to get 1 million ladder points, what were we thinking? Oh, what were we thinking, actually? Were we thinking? I genuinely don't think we were thinking. It's just simply too easy. It actually is. Like, it's just too easy and too, like, it's free. It's genuinely free to get Masters. And now, with over 200k people getting Masters alone, what was the point of even, like, getting it? Like, it just feels fake at this point. And a lot of people are going to look at that badge for Season 17 and be like, dude, that was the easiest season you could have ever got it. That holds no weight to it. You're probably a bad player. It sucks knowing that, like, I did do a lot of work and, you know, put in the hours to stream, you know, some 6 hour streams, 12-hour streams. Like, the fact that I have put in the work to even, you know, get close to Masters in the first place, which a lot of it was pretty much solo queuing. I rarely get to 3-stack at this. Like, it's too easy to go positive every single game. All you gotta do is hide. Like, it's very simple to hide. Literally, I watch people climb in trees all the time. I'm literally accidentally seeing people in the tree lines whenever my random Valk will fly away to usually go hide or go like really far away from the entire lobby. 9 times out of 10, that's usually what they're doing. They're just going to hide. If it's a Pathfinder or Horizon, I kind of write them off that they are probably going to hide. Usually in the first few seconds of the game, really depending on what they do. If they just immediately start running away after we loot for like 1/5 of a second, even if there's gunshots close to us, I immediately just write them off and saying, yep, they're probably just gonna rat. A lot of these players in this 230 total Masters and Preds, half of them, or more than half of them, have to be terrible at the game and really good at ratting and hiding. And you can't really tell me otherwise. But Carson, what should we do? EA, Apex devs, I don't know who or if this would ever even reach someone where they have the power to like push it somewhere or to listen to somebody. But if you don't acknowledge there's a problem, we'll never fix it. If we go into Season 18 with this same rank system, you're kind of missing the mark here, I'm not gonna lie. I agree, placement should matter. You put way too much emphasis on placement. There's way too much reward just for getting second and doing 0 damage. There actually is. There's way too much reward for doing nothing the entire game and getting reward for it. Just off this alone, off the total points per match. Placement, 14 plus, you only lose 35 points. 13th, 12th, and 11th, you only lose 25. So if you want to just run down the lobby, it doesn't matter if you die off spawn. Let's say you die off spawn, you're a pred. It didn't really hurt you that much because you're already over the threshold of over 116k ladder points in the first place. So big whoop-de-doo, 35 LP didn't really mean much to you in the first place. Let's say the next game you go and drop a 20 kill and get first. First place, you get 200 points alone as is. Then you minus the entry fee, and then you calculate all the kills. Right there alone, probably getting close to 400 to 500 ladder points. So you went negative 35 and ended up with over 500. You didn't lose nothing, honestly. And then the very next game, you can go do the exact same thing. You could die off spawn, lose 35, next game, have a good game, gain 290, 350, 400, whatever it could be. But they didn't account for someone doing 0 damage and getting second, because you still get 175 no matter what. It doesn't matter. So you just keep doing this over and over and over again, and it doesn't matter. You just keep going positive. It doesn't matter. All these people are masters and stuff because of this broken system. It's too easy to get in for free. Way too easy. So we definitely need to go back to where going up into the higher ranks costs more ladder points to enter. I like the idea of 35 being the flat minimum. That was kind of a good idea at first. Probably wasn't the best idea when you really sit down and think about this other side of things. So we definitely need to go back to where Predator maybe costs 60, maybe 70 ladder points to enter, and you kind of scale it down up until platinum. Maybe platinum. From rookie to platinum, maybe. Could be 35, maybe even rookie to gold, maybe it'd be 35 the entire time. Rookie to gold, 35 is the entry fee. And then at platinum, you go up 5, so it's gonna be 40. And then at diamond, you go up 10, so it's gonna be 50 per game. And then masters, you go up, you could go up either 5 or 10, I'd say 10 again. That's 60, and then predator, you go up, let's say 15, 20, something like that. You know, a rough estimate of going up kind of in tiers of how much ladder points it costs to enter. That way, it doesn't matter if you just die off spawn. As even for me, like, yeah, I've got like 2,000 points to play with before I go back to diamond and demote. But like, if I do die off spawn, I'm like, oh yeah, I was only 35. Next game, you get top 10 placement. I'm already positive 20. So even if I die top 10, I only lost 15 points. Not hard to get top 10 every single game and go semi-positive every single time. It doesn't matter. It's just way too easy. Until we kind of fix that part of it being just so simple and easy for people just to get there and take out. It's not hard to rat. It's not hard to hide. It really isn't. People are sitting in trees, like I said in the last video, NRG sweep. Another way we can fix rank is if you do, like I said in the last video, 0 damage or less than 500 in a ranked game, you do not deserve those kind of placement points. You simply do not. I'm gonna stand on that. I stand on what I say about that. If I do less than 500 damage and I get second in a ranked, I should be penalized myself. That's me saying that to me. I shouldn't get that many points. I really shouldn't. I deleted that Octane. Sheesh. Okay, I don't know if I'm bad or if she's worse, or what really just happened there, but... What? Was that the smartest? That was not a smart idea by her. I don't know what she was thinking, but kind of dumb. Like I said, you need to be penalized if you do less than 500 damage if you're a predator, if you're a masters. Whatever rank you are, if you do less than X amount of damage, you definitely don't deserve any of those true 200, 175 placement points. Simple. I don't care if it took you all to the very end of the game just to fight. If you don't do like 500 damage, which is not hard to do by the way, you do not deserve that many placement points. Simple. And I will stand on that. And I'm okay with saying that because it's true. It's smart. You just really shouldn't deserve that. So we need to do a new penalty for people who do not do enough damage in games and are not supportive. Because I know there's like the helping hands symbol or whatever. I still don't even know what that means, to be honest with you. But there needs to be a penalty now, essentially, for not doing enough in the game. Because being able to do nothing in the game has become a normal. And I don't agree with that whatsoever. It kind of pisses me off, in all honesty. These guys are definitely silvers and bronzes. I don't know who I'm playing against right now, but I'm not seeing much brain activity. I even think that should be if you're a bronze player too. I just, you know, maybe tier it down, obviously, for bronze players and new players. Definitely tier it down to where it's like, I don't know, like 100 damage for a bronze player. If he gets, you know, number 1, he shouldn't get any penalties whatsoever. Doing 100 damage is borderline, you know, what you should be able to do. The penalty should only kick in if you get points if you actually go positive. It should mainly only matter for the big placement points. So like the, you know, the top 5 plus, I'd say, is like where it really starts to like taper down into getting like penalties for not doing enough damage. You know, predators and up, if you do less than 500 damage, you should take a significant penalty for getting, you know, let's say number 1. If you do, let's say like 200 damage and you get number 1 with 1 kill and like 1 assist, I really don't think you should deserve the entire 200 just for placement alone, because your bonus shouldn't be much either, because you only got 2 kills off what, 200 damage. So it's just magically say you got 2 kills off that. You third-partied to the T. I'd even like to say the penalty could be even like half your points, honestly. Like half your placement points, because you're going to get the smallest little bonus for getting like 2 kills on, let's say, like a Master or Predator rank. If those are the 2 people you've fought in the, you know, final circle or final zone, whatever, you should take a serious hit, like half your points. You should only get like 100 placement points. But I do still think that placement, you know, should be an issue. Like that placement points should still be pretty hefty. Maybe not 70 like I said. Maybe we can meet in the middle and do like 50 or something. But 35's too low. Need to up that a little bit. If you don't do enough damage, you don't do like anything whatsoever, you don't deserve the full placement points just for getting there. You don't deserve all that. You really do not. I don't agree with that whatsoever. For a while, there wasn't enough players. Now there's way too freaking many. So honestly, as a community, I think we should go for 300k players and the top 1% of the world of this current game, which is not even 1% anymore. Apex, please, please listen to me. Please do something about like what I said. Please implement something of what I said, because I genuinely think it would help. And if you don't, you probably didn't get to see the video in the first place. So honestly, yeah, I'm trying my best though. Yeah.